important thing right now. Keeping ourselves in one piece. Oh my gosh! Whoa. In today's video, I'm gonna be back in realistic car driving, and I got the Kawasaki Ninja, which I'm gonna be taking on the track. Now, I'm not gonna be doing a challenge with this thing because this is the first bike in the game, so I don't feel like it's really fair to really put it to a challenge that quick. We're just gonna get an experience on what it's like driving a bike on the track. So with that being said, let's launch this thing. We can't launch it. I don't think you can launch a bike, but let's just go in 3, 2, 1. Blast off. We're kind of rolling back here, so that wasn't the best launch, but I don't think we can really launch a bike. But as I said, we're just going to get a raw experience on what it's like taking a bike on the track. I feel like this is a very bad idea, but if you watch my videos, you know I've done some videos where I have bad ideas, but I still do it, so it's not going to change anything. Oh my gosh, this thing is hard to turn. Oh my gosh, I need you guys to pray. I need to pray for all of us. If you're watching the video, pray, because I feel like I'm gonna crash this thing. This thing seems very hard to turn, and that wasn't even the sharpest turn on the track. This thing is gonna give me a hard time. Like, if we make it to the end in one piece, I'm gonna be surprised, honestly. Like, I need you guys to stay to the end to see if I'm actually able to do it, because this thing seems so challenging and even funny. Like, the first turn we straight up almost understeered into the rail. Like, I don't really have that much experience with the bike. Like, everything you're seeing here is the first from me, like with a bike on the track. So I can't say I'm confident in this thing because I don't know how it's gonna handle, because this is just the first time I'm doing something like this. The only experience or advantage I have is that I know most of the turns on the track because I have them memorized. But other than that, I don't know how the bike is gonna handle, because this is the first bike in the game, as I said, and this is my first time on the track with a bike. But so far I'm doing okay. Considering the first turn compared to now, it's taking the turns a lot better, and it's very fast. You gotta keep that in mind. I did tune this thing up. I think I made a mistake because it was already fast. I think we just made it 10 times faster and scarier, but so far we're doing okay. It does turn, but you also gotta keep up a good speed to keep it to turn. You don't want to go too slow. It's also very loud. I hope it's not louder than me to the point where you guys are barely able to hear me. Hopefully, I don't really know. It's having headphones are damn loud in the headphones, so I can't really know if you guys are hearing me or not. But I'm not too focused on that right now. I'm just kind of trying to keep this thing on the track in one piece. Got some more understeer there. Oh, at least we didn't hit the rail. We nearly oversteered and went the other direction, but we're good. So far we're doing okay. This is the first time, so if I'm able to make it in one piece to the end, I'm gonna be very happy and excited. But this thing is not easy to control, and I'm not even joking. Like, it seems very unstable the faster we're going and trying to turn it. I feel like this thing did the death wobble with me at one point, so I'm very careful with it. It's not the best at turning, but it does get through the turns relatively okay, as long as you don't try to go too fast or flow it immediately through the turn. We're okay. But also, if you play this game, I want you to like take the bike on the track and let me know how it was for you, because I feel like I should see a lot of players doing this, like taking the bike on the track and all of. Oh my god, did the bike just overstake? Can bike do that? Oh my gosh. But I don't really see. Well, I'm in a server by myself, so I'm not gonna see any players. A lot of tires reaching there, but we're good. But I do hope to see players like testing this thing out, and if you like watch my videos and you play the game, I need to test it out as well and let me know how it is for you. But so far this thing is doing pretty well. It's doing a lot better than I thought it was. Let's get a little bit third person action to see the body roll and all of that stuff. You can see the character actually leans, which is pretty realistic. You can even see the knee going in. Very realistic. And I also love the fact that they fixed the first person, like they fixed it for the cars and the bike, which I'm very. If you've seen any of my videos where the camera was glitched through the head, you know why I say I'm very happy they fixed it, because now I can actually drive in peace. But third person on a bike is not that bad. I think it's better to be in third person on a bike, in my opinion, in any game. First person is good, but depending on the type of map you're on, if it's like a map with a lot of turns, a lot of stuff, I think third person is nice on a bike, not in a car. On a bike, because a bike is much smaller, you can see the body roll and all of that stuff. It just looks so cool from third person. You can't, if we could wheel, I would probably wheel here, but you can't really win the game. But I don't really mind that. I don't think wheeling is the most important thing right now. Keeping ourselves in one piece. Oh my gosh! Whoa, bro. Yo, I was not expecting that. Yo, I forgot the bike doesn't have downforce, bro. Please tell me that there's a part to get back on the map. Oh my gosh, we nearly went flying. I was like, hold up, am I wheeling or the bike doing that on its own? Because doing it on its own. Yo, that part there is very deadly if you're not careful. I hope I didn't just mess myself up by flying out of the map. Please tell me that I can get back into the map. If not, I'm going to be very upset. Because I don't like this part of the map. Hopefully I don't glitch through the map. But this part seems... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I don't know why I'm worried. I can just jump off and spawn it back here. But I was not expecting the bike to start lifting up off the ground. That just shows you how realistic this game is. Like, the bike doesn't have the downforce, so it just pretty much started lifting. It was so realistic. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that either. That's the first I'm seeing something like that happen in the game. Like, I've never seen that with a car, but I also understand why, because it's a car. A car is not gonna just lift up and fly off the ground that easily like a bike would. It's possible, but the bike is a lot lighter. That was so funny. Like, if the game had a physically actually crash and die, we'd be gone, like all of us. Everyone watching the video would be gone pretty much. That was so funny. I was not expecting that any at all. It was cool, but it was also very realistic. Like, oh my, I was not expecting that. That took me by surprise. Now that I see that can happen, I gotta be careful on the bits that are elevated. Like, this bit is kind of elevated, but not to the point where we're flying. But the bike pretty much was ready to take flight. Pretty sure we could have gone a lot higher as well if we didn't ease up. But flying off the map was not funny. Well, we didn't really fly off the map, we just went over the rail. That was so crazy. Okay, let's get right into the first person action. So far, we just did a wall ride. I'm pretty sure I just saw the bike wall ride. Yo, this thing is crazy. I'm surprised my lap hasn't been like, what's the word, incompleted for me going off the track too long. Like, usually when that happens, the timer turns red because we like cut the track or something like that. I'm surprised it hasn't turned red. So I'm pretty sure I went off the track for more than like a minute. It was a hard time to turn. But this thing is absolutely crazy. Like, if you have this thing, you gotta be very careful, especially on the bit where you saw I went flying. I like that the bike was ready to go flying. You gotta be very careful. Oh my gosh, it's trying to do it again. Forget what I said about you can't wheelie in the game. You actually can wheelie, but you just gotta be very careful and try to control it. I feel like we could have like kept the wheelie going if the two pairs didn't come off the ground. I'm pretty sure we could have. Oh, it's doing it again. Oh my gosh, you gotta be careful on the elevated bits or the bits that have a dip, because the bike will lift off the ground, as you can see. I'm not even joking, it will try to kill you. But I'm pretty much at the end. And if you made it this far, you see that this thing is not something you want to mess around with. This thing is absolutely crazy. It will try to kill you if you're not careful on certain bits of the map. I feel like the perfect map for this is the new map which I tested out in the previous video. It has turns and all that stuff, but I feel like it's more relaxed. You don't really have to be taking such short turns. It doesn't really have that elevated bits that try to make you go flying and kill you. Or palm key map, those are the best maps for this. The track, it did well on the track, but you still gotta be very careful. Oh, there's the red thing that says I cut the lap, so that lap was invalid. I was wondering where it was because I was off the map for quite a few times. I was off the road. But this thing was absolutely crazy. The first experience, I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion, bro. This thing is a maniac. If you're not careful, it's absolutely crazy. As you can see, we went absolutely flying more than once. but you only went flying completely, like one time where the both wheels were off the ground. This thing is absolutely crazy. Is it fun? 100%. I recommend you guys just buying this thing for fun, because this thing is absolutely crazy and I love the looks of it. I did add some custom paint to it. I love the way it looks now. It's the red with the orange accents, even though this orange up here looks brighter than the rims. That's okay. I love this thing. It's absolutely crazy. I love it so much. It's not even funny. I think this is one of my favorite vehicles to drive in the game from now on. Not on the track so much, but if I'm like doing a race, I might take it out for a race. But definitely get this thing if you play the game. And if you have 190k, this thing is worth every penny. You're gonna have so much fun with it. Trust me. There's nothing better than a bike on a track, as long as you don't kill yourself, of course. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found it helpful. Peace out.